Gainesville students, I'm Mrs. Paschardes, one of the 8th grade counselors, and I will be presenting a Student's Guide to Learning from Home. I know it is not an ideal situation for any of us. Since we cannot control what has happened during this health crisis, we can control a few things in regards to our learning, or at least try to make the most of it. While you are listening, you may want to jot down some strategies that I will go over or any questions you may have. So let's begin. On our first slide, it shows 3 different study spaces. One shows a desk, one shows more of a living room or TV room, and one shows a kitchen area. You want to set up your study space. Find an area in your house where you can sit comfortably and focus. Make it separate to your relaxation space, ideally away from a TV screen or other distractions. I know that finding a quiet workspace may be difficult for some of you. It is hard when so many of us have family members working from home. Remember, the key word is ideally. We all must do the best we can, given our circumstances. Some of you may have to share a desk, area, or workspace. Try to keep all your materials in one area so not to lose anything. Keep your power cord close by as well, in case your laptop starts to lose battery life. Remember to have good lighting if possible so you don't strain your eyes. I also like the idea of having a water bottle close at hand to keep your mind hydrated. And truly, try not to pick a workspace in front of the TV or your gaming system. Take down notes. This slide is simple and to the point. I absolutely love this tip. I was always a big note taker in high school and in college. It helps us to stay focused on the subject we are being taught. So what type of tools do we need in order to take notes? That's right, a pen or pencil and paper. My workstation at home is not the most elaborate, but I have my notebooks within arm's reach and pencils right on top of my desk, along with a calculator. In a few more slides, I will be showing you my workspace. Plan your day ahead. If you have one of the following, follow the schedule provided by your school. Notice that I have placed the 8th grade schedule here in the corner. You can make your own daily schedule or use your phone to store reminders or notes in your calendar section. Some of you may use notepaper or an agenda to keep track of your assignments. I hope you all have your schedules written down in some format or printed out. You can even keep your schedule in your phone or take a photo or screenshot of it. Breaking down your assignments from hardest to easiest is a great strategy too, or easiest to hardest, whatever works best for you. You definitely want to avoid procrastinating though. That means putting things off until you're tired and have less energy. The hardest part can be getting started. Once you get started with your school list, you will see that things start to fall into place. Lesson distractions. I will read through these 3 points and discuss a few points with you. The first one is harness your imagination and picture that you are at school and not at home. The second one is lock your phone away if you need to. Don't be afraid to ask your parents to intervene. And third, find productivity apps as well. These are great study companions so you can focus 100%. We all need to remind ourselves that we are doing a job, even if we are at home. Your job as students is fulfilling your education. Yes, we all have to cope with distractions, so lessening them can make our lives easier. I find number 2, putting your phone away, very helpful. Phones are probably our biggest time drainer, so take control of your usage time. Don't let it control you. Based on my own experience with social media, I've noticed that 5 minutes of usage time can turn into 60 minutes rather quickly. Change it up. You probably have a schedule for your lessons, but if things are becoming difficult to focus on, take a 5-minute break and come back to it. Just let your teacher know. Be kind to your mind if you need a break from a consistent schedule. Only each of you will know if you need a break or not, but keep in mind that we did shorten your Zoom lessons and incorporate break times already into your daily schedule. One thing that may be helpful for your eyes is to look away from the screen every now and then. Also during break times, get up and stretch. Grab some water. Remember how you used to walk in the halls at school? Well, that movement would help stimulate your brain. You want to do the same at home. Speak up and ask for help. When things get tough, don't just push it. Ask your parents or guardians, reach out to your teachers, or seek the help of your classmates. Support will always be available as long as we ask for it. You can reach out to your teachers throughout today and during PM Hawk time, and you can submit a form to meet with your counselor via our Canvas page. Definitely reach out to someone, as we cannot read your minds. We are all here to help, and we are all flexible. Write it down. Use a journal to track your progress or any questions you might have or want to ask your teacher about the lessons in class. Again, have your needed tools available and easy to access. Pencils, pens, paper, notebooks. Writing things down helps us to remember. You can also email your teachers in case you forget something, or your counselors. To verbalize it again, we are all here to help. These two images are of my workspace and my daughter's at our home. My workstation is not the most elaborate, but is working for me. I am in the basement working because of the 4 other family members working from home or learning virtually. Notice I have my writing tools, calculator, earbuds, and notebooks all within reach. These items remain in this area every day so that I do not have to keep searching for my tools that I need to help me work. My daughter has similar items arranged for her use. Notice how she has her books all laid about. Her water, a blanket, lots of writing utensils, and so forth. So today, take a look at your workstation and decide if you are in need of anything that will help you. Some of you may even have a backpack with your supplies that travels with you in case you have to change your workspace, such as moving from a kitchen area to a living room area or a bedroom area. The main thing is to have your needed materials easily accessible. Learning from home can be difficult, but it is definitely achievable. Remote learning helps reinforce lifelong skills, such as time and energy management, independence, and creative thinking. We need to just accept that we cannot change our learning platform at this time. Continue to be patient and find those positive skill sets we are acquiring, such as time management and greater self-reliance when it comes to our own learning. In conclusion, remember to have your needed materials available, take down notes to keep your minds engaged, lessen your distractions, take needed breaks and stretch, ask for help when needed, and be proud of yourselves for becoming more self-reliant. Thank you so much for being part of our Hawk Time session. Until next time, Flying Hawks, goodbye.